took your time in getting here.
Lay in there?
Yes. You got everything straight?
Sure. Which one is it?
Nick.
Good.
Hold it.
I'm a farmer, Frank.
You're a candidate, Josh. Don't ever forget that.
Let me see. Make it definite on the sugar beets.
That's the entire crop.
All of it. Now, let me have 3,000 bushels of your olives.
You want an option on the rest?
Now, let me check back east, and I'll let you know in a couple of days, all right?
All right.
And I'll take 6,000 bushels of your peaches. And if it's all right with you, I'd like a 3-day option on the rest.
You got it.
Thank you.
Seems to me you're buying a powerful lot of Barclay produce, sir. Sorry, but in this way, I couldn't help overhearing. I guess maybe I was eavesdropping. It's a bad habit. But when a man's running for public office, I guess you got a duty to keep up with all that's going on. In case my campaign literature hadn't caught up with me yet, name's Hawks. Joshua Hawks.
Yeah, I've heard of you, Hawks. Now, if you don't mind, we'd like to get back to our business here.
Well, I don't mind, but maybe this fella here and the people he buys for should.
Hawks, you've been running off at the mouth up and down this state. I can't even keep up with the charges you've made.
That's probably because you wasn't interested, young fella, but I got something in the works now that I think is going to interest you Barclays something fierce. Yeah. As a matter of fact, it ought to interest you, too, sir. Sooner you know about it, the better.
I think that our business is finished, Mr.
Well, now,
Barkley.
you don't know it yet, mister, but you ain't got no business with them. That is, unless, of course, the people you represent don't mind buying produce that was growed on stolen land. That's right. That's right. Gentlemen, I accuse this man's daddy, Thomas Barkley, of having stole every foot of land his family lays claim to, pirated, and stole in as black a series of crimes as the West has ever witnessed.
Take it outside, friend. It's all right, Rudy. Let him finish.
I accuse your daddy of being a tyrant, a common thief. And before I leave this valley, everybody's gonna know that I speak the truth.
Everybody's gonna know before you leave this club, Hawks. You're gonna prove every word you said is true, or take it all back.
It's all right, folks. It's all right. I expected violence, so you can beat me up, boy, but you can't shut me up.
Proof. Proof, Hawks, that every word you said about my father is true.
It will out, boy, but in my time, not yours.
Oh, yes, do with me what you will. You can torture me, beat me, even kill me, but the truth will ring free over the sound of your hired guns. Wait a minute, sonny, I ain't through. Above the clank and the clamor of the chains with which you've enslaved your neighbors. You can beat me. You can kill me. But the truth shall set us all free.
And with that, Nick Barkley delivered, continued on page 3. Delivered a smashing left-hand blow to the jaw.
It was a right hook.
Which felled the surprised Hawks like a rope steer.
Oh, you've seen it.
And I'll tell you something else. There were a half a dozen people there that congratulated me for shutting Hawks up. And another dozen that told me to tell him the next time I decided to hit him, and they'd buy tickets.
Wonderful, Nick. Wonderful. You committed a public service. Maybe you should run for governor.
I'd stand a better chance of being elected than Hawks would, and I'd make twice the governor he would. And if you think for 1 minute that I'm going down there and apologize for hitting him...
I'm not saying the man doesn't deserve something. He deserves our silence, our contempt. By hitting him, you gave that idiotic charge half the front page.
Then I say we use it to our advantage. It's one thing for him to go around telling a few people that we stole our land, and it's another thing entirely for him to plaster it all over the largest newspaper in this valley. I say we sue him for libel.
And I say he's hoping and praying that that's exactly what we do. You couldn't have done more for his campaign if you went out and personally got him 50,000 votes. Nick, the man can't buy that kind of publicity.
So we just let him go on lying about us.
He's not gonna go on lying about us.
Ha!
Unless we sue him for libel. Believe me, I know the breed. Strictly hit-and-run tactics. Tomorrow he'll forget all about the Barclays, scatter his buckshot on some other target.
And the day after that, another and another.
That's been his pattern up to now. Bigger and better lies, bigger and better targets. It all makes Hawks more important.
But, Jared, somebody has to challenge him, stop him, make him stay put long enough to face up to his charges.
Mother, unless we dignify him by paying attention to him, he's not going to get any votes in this valley.
Maybe not, but I stopped by Dan Sheridan's on the way to see if we could count on him for the picking.
And?
He said sure he'd be by if we can prove Hawks is lying.
Dan said that?
Right?
Well, I'll talk to him.
Well, I wouldn't count on it because he put his foot down.
Well, I'll kick it out from under him.
Oh, Nick.
All right, all right. I don't want him working for us anyway. There's a lot more people in this valley that are much more willing to work.
Well, I'm going into town to see if I can find some of those. You want to come along?
Yeah.
Jared, how many Dan Sheridans do you think there are in the valley?
Up until a minute ago, I wouldn't have said there was one.
Oh, I was about as surprised.
Thank you, darling. Just put it down
I
here.
saw him winding up to throw that haymaker 10 minutes before he threw it. I tell you, I thought I was going to have to run into his fist. Say, Edna, darling, would you put some cream and sugar in that for me like a darling girl? And just let yourself go. I sure do like sweets. Yeah, that's a darling girl. And when you're done, thank you. Yeah, you sit down and chat with us a spell.
Thanks, Josh, but I've just taken out some sewing.
You shouldn't do that. A pretty woman like you sit around and be admired.
Let your campaign manager run around with holes in his socks?
Frank, what's the matter with you? If I had a woman like that, I sure wouldn't have her darning much.
Josh? Hey, Josh. Look,
Oh, good, Donald, good.
printed up 1,000.
Yeah.
Hired 3 guys to help me. Gonna pay them $1 apiece.
Yeah, good, Donald, good.
Well, if they're waiting for me, I better get them started.
May I see that? I accuse Tom Barkley. Very colorful language. Obviously not yours.
Oh, it ain't his, it's mine. Sure, you knock a man's wind out, you don't wait for him to catch his breath. You move in for the kill.
And maybe get killed. I warned you, never put charges in writing. They can be used against you. I told you a dozen times, never repeat the same charge in the same place.
All right.
When you're bluffing, Josh, never put yourself in a position to be caught.
All right. Well, maybe I was a little too impetuous. That's a $5 word he learned me. Go down and call it all off.
Josh, we ain't gonna let these go to waste.
Now, you want me to be governor, don't you, Daniel? Do as I say.
Go.
How could you? And without asking my advice.
All right. Now, look, Frank, when I get to be governor, I'm going to clear every decision with you first. Now, come on. Let's see one of them nice old smiles. Come on. Come on.
Well, there it is, friend. You know now where I stand. I want to tell you something, neighbor. No, I want to promise you that wherever
there is corruption. Wherever there's a fat old cat with his hand in the public treasury, stealing from the working man, the farmer, the man who's trying to dig a living out of the hard soil with his bare hands, wherever there is corruption, I'm going to turn a light on it. I'm going to look out for your interests. I'll tell you something else. You send Joshua Hawks to Sacramento, and you can call the governor of this great state your friend. And that'll be the truth. Well, now, questions from anybody? Daniel, fill up them coffee cups again. Pass out some more of them good homemade donuts. Now, there's got to be some questions. Now, come on, there's got to be some questions. Anybody you'd like punched in the nose? Name him. I'm your man. Yes, friend.
I understand you've been yapping about Tom Barkley being a thief, stealing every foot of his land. We'd like to hear tell about that.
Would you, friend? You'd like to hear about Tom Barkley, would you? All right, neighbor. You'll hear. Daniel, I reckon these neighbors of ours would like to see these circulars. Pass them out. Now, I haven't spoken about this since Nick Barkley viciously attacked me. I haven't spoken about it since them circulars was printed.
You say Mr. Hawks has been circulating these.
Come now, Mr. Wesley. Every time he can gather an audience of 2, and you know it.
No, the fact is I didn't know.
You know, types like you and your candidate usually use the hit-and-run tactic. Kind of a shame you didn't this time, because now it's going to cost you.
There's no need to act like this. You're a lawyer, I'm a newspaper man. Neither of us was born yesterday. How many times have you skirted the truth in court to help a client, to make a legal point?
Let's don't embarrass us both, Mr. Wesley. I want a complete and full retraction to every allegation.
Frank! Say, Frank. Well, I better put up my guard, Mr. Jared Barkley.
A little late for that, Mr. Hawks. Remember, a complete and full retraction in writing, or else.
Or else? What are you going to do, super libel?
Josh, let me handle this.
Well, they can go whistle for it. You're bluffing. You don't want no long, drawn-out court case, and you know it.
That's the point, Mr. Barkley. A drawn-out court case, even if you win it, will do you more harm than good. Keep the charge alive. Now, why don't we sit down here and try and discuss this reasonably?
There ain't going to be no discussion, because there ain't going to be no retraction. I get under your skin, and you know it. The fat cat's beginning to itch, and you're going to itch a lot more before I'm through with you. I'm going to make them Barkleys scratch till they bleed.
Well, I'd like to thank you, Mr. Hawks.
Thank me.
For making what I'm going to have to do to you such a pleasure. Good day, gentlemen.
Well, now you've done it.
Huh?
I warned you not to put this in writing.
Our campaign
I warned you not to carry this to the point where we'd have to put up or shut up.
Oh, look. I ain't running. Now, that charge I made sticks.
The charge you made. The charge I invented. Invented, Josh!
Well, they're thieves. All of them. All them rich landowners stole some of their land, and the richer they are, the more land they stole, and if we keep digging up dirt, we'll bury them.
You're out of your mind. I spent weeks digging into the Barkleys' personal history. Business dealings, nothing. They're pure as driven snow. But you know that as well as I do.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know something else. Something else you taught me. You said if you can't prove nothing, then accuse them of the wildest charge you can. And you said, let's accuse Tom Barkley of stealing every foot of his land. Oh, I say maybe he did. I say let the charge stick.
And I say we've got a tiger by the tail.
And I say we can ride it right into the governor's mansion if you got the guts.
It's not a question of guts.
You know, when we started on this trek, about 1,000 miles behind all the other candidates,
I remember you were scared for me. I remember you were saying,
I wonder if I should waste my time and energy on a fella who might crack under the pressure.
it never entered my head that
You might crack under the pressure, Frank. Oh, you've been a good teacher. Yes, you have. Yeah, I couldn't have gotten nowhere without you, but now I'm wondering maybe Just maybe you taught me all you can. Maybe if things are getting too hot for you, it might be better for both of us if you got off right now.
I don't know, Josh. Maybe you're right. Maybe we can fight them. Maybe I can dream up some documents. Say a friend of yours worked in the land office. He's dead now, so of course...
And as they say, dead men tell no lies.
Maybe we can drown them in official-looking documents, and by the time they check them out, well, we'll be governor.
I'll be governor.
Of course. Of course.
Well, the horse got some exercise, and I wasted half a day.
Then Hawks intends to continue making those charges.
Possibly invent a few more. You know, we may have underestimated our Mr. Hawks. He's a little smarter than I thought. At any rate, he called my bluff.
Why a bluff?
Well, it just plain takes too long to win a libel suit, and he knows it. But I may have figured out another way. I stopped by to see Senator Palmer, ask him to form a committee.
A committee?
A committee? 4 unbiased men whose word is beyond reproach, no axe to grind, who will demand that Hawks put his evidence into the record.
We better tell our friend Senator Palmer to round up his committee in a hurry, since we're bleeding.
Now, that'll only take a couple of days. Surely we can wait that long.
Oh, we can wait that long. I'm not too sure about our crops. Dave's holding up his order. He got word from the people he buys from back east to hold up until this whole business with Hawks is settled.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Dave's people say we've been charged with stealing our land. The titles are all clouded. And if what Hawks says is true and the land's not ours, neither is the produce we grow on it.
Governor Joshua Hawks. Heaven help us.
Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls come a-tumbling down. Ladies and gentlemen, the next governor of the great state of California, Joshua Adam Hawks! Yay! Hooray for Joshua. How about a little speech, Gov? Well, sure, folks, but first, I'm going to have a little drink. Yeah, you bet you're... Yeah. Wesley! Wesley, we're having a little celebration, Wesley boy. Come on, you and the old lady. Come on, join the governor for a little drink. If you're in bed, get out. Come on, let's go. I'm going to count to 3, and then I'm coming in. 1, 2... Joshua for the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua is the battle of Jericho.
We're coming to bed?
And the walls
Soon. Go to sleep, Edna.
Frank, you've got to leave him.
I can't.
It's come to that, hasn't it? You lie, cheat. You don't care who you hurt. As long as it would take him one step closer to the governor's chair.
For as long as it takes us. We both knew it would be a long, hard fight when we got into it.
Where does it end? I can't take it anymore. The way he looks at me. Treats you with such contempt.
He's under pressure. We're all under pressure. The worst of him is coming out. But once he's governor...
Oh, Frank, that's the most hideous warped dream of all.
Oh, darling, no, you're wrong. Do you remember the first time we saw him? When he was running for a sheriff in a whistle-stop town? Oh, what a sight he was. Belly hanging over his belt and a stubble of a beard.
I wondered why everyone wasn't laughing.
Because they saw it, too. And heard it. The way I heard it. Some kind of magic, power, something very special. If only I could harness it.
You found the power and the glory in him, Frank. But you haven't harnessed it.
He's a child. He's learned to walk and talk again. He's feeling his oats. All right. I'll give him a little rope. Let him get snarled in it. Just a little while longer, darling. Just a little more time.
Frank. Frank!
Josh! 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 Get open the door! Drunk. Get up, you drunken. Get up. Get up. Up.
Wait a minute.
What happened? What does it look like? Our governor got himself stinking drunk and nearly set fire to himself and the hotel.
What's burning in here?
But for your next-door neighbors, it might have been you. Next time you start drinking, you better be sure your lamp is out.
Josh, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. What are all those people doing there? What is this, a circus? Get them out of here. Josh!
All right, folks. Clear out. Everything's under control.
Wait.
Go on. Everything's under control.
Wait. Hold it. Folks, I'm purely sorry to interrupt your slumbers this way, but if there's anybody here from the hotel management, I want it to be known that I ain't paying 1 cent of this fire damages. No, sir, that bill goes where it belongs, to the Barclays. Now, I ain't saying they started this fire. There ain't no evidence of that yet. But it does seem funny to me that on the one night when I was working on papers that proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that Tom Barkley stole every foot of his land, that this had to happen. Now, it's gonna be all right. You can rest easy. I don't believe they'll try her again, and if they do, I'll be ready for him. Nobody's gonna shut me up when I'm speaking for you folks. Now, good night to you all, and God bless you. Good night, neighbors. Good night. Good night. Good night. Hey. Makes sense, don't it? The Barclays burning up old Josh and his evidence. Come on, Frank.
I'll get it, Silas. Oh, Peter, how nice to see you.
Gloria?
Come in. I'll have Silas get us some coffee.
No, thank you. I will only be staying but a minute. And, considering the nature of my visit, I'm not sure you'll want me to stay any longer.
Oh?
I gather you haven't read this morning's paper yet. Someone tried to set fire to Josh Hawk's hotel room last night. He says he thinks you Barclays were behind it.
And what do you think?
Naturally, I think it's ridiculous. But I am a newspaper editor, Victoria.
And news, no matter how ridiculous or how false, news is news, so you printed the story, huh?
Well, I'll print your side, too, in
Oh,
type.
now, you know perfectly well I won't dignify this with a denial.
Well. Congratulations, Peter. That's quite an article. All Hawks, or did you embellish it with some of your purple prose?
All right, Jared, think what you like. But you can't laugh him off any longer. He's a candidate for governor, and he's gaining support.
No small thanks to you. I don't suppose you bothered to check this out before you plastered it all over the front page. I didn't vouch for the authenticity of that story.
No, you just printed it right out of Hawk's mouth, knowing full well that anything printed in a so-called reputable newspaper would have a certain ring of truth.
I can't help what people think. But believe him or not, there's no denying that whatever Joshua Hawks says or does is news, and I have to... I'm sorry.
What the devil did he come here for?
To apologize, I think. Jared, do you think people will believe this?
Well, I've already heard remarks like, where there's smoke, there's fire, or, quote, would a man running for governor make such charges without evidence, unquote. And there's a little matter of Senator Palmer having to talk to more than a couple of dozen men just to get the 4 to sit on the committee.
Maybe we're lucky to get the 4.
They meet Saturday morning.
I'll finish writing this in my room, Josh.
You'll write it. Let me read it.
Well, I'll be reading the statement.
You'll be reading it, but it's supposed to be coming from me. I don't like it.
All I'm saying is that the
I
committee...
can read, Frank. You're saying that I don't want to appear in front of a hand-picked Barclay committee.
Well, because they're biased against you and therefore unable to render an impartial judgment.
A committee composed of a judge, a doctor, a minister, and a senator. No, people will say I'm weaseling out, trying to run away. I never backed off in a fair fight yet.
A fair fight? Why, we've lied and cheated all the way down the line. They'll slaughter us. I warned you not to yell too loud, not to press your luck, but you wouldn't listen, would you? You had to pile it on, twist the knife deeper and deeper and deeper. Well, now you've done it. And if somehow we do manage to stay out of jail, maybe you can go back to digging a few dollars out of the dirt. Maybe that's all you're good for. A stupid dirt farmer!
Get out of here. Get out of here.
What do you want, Josh? Shall I clear out?
Oh, you want to stay, stay. There's a job for you here.
All right, Josh. All right.
Josh? Josh, I give Mrs. Barclay your message, personally.
Mrs. Barclay. Josh, surely not now.
Good night, Frank.
Well, what did she say?
It's all set.
Well, now. She's gonna see me? The great lady herself, face to face. Well, I've waited a long time for this, Daniel, and now she's coming. No, we ain't licked yet. Not by a long shot.
Well, Jared, Nick, and Audra took turns last night trying to talk you out of this. Would I be wasting my breath, too?
Yes, he.
I thought so. You know, you're a stubborn woman.
Yes, he.
All right, why do you think Hawks wants to see you?
I don't know, which is why I want to see him.
You know, you don't mind if I stay around and wait for you, do you?
No, as a matter of fact, I was going to suggest it. And Heath, thanks for not telling me that curiosity killed the cat.
Come in, come in. I was going to mix myself a drink. You care to join me?
No, thank you.
Oh. Sit down, please. Please. I hope you don't mind.
Mind?
Well, I mean, a handsome widow woman like you, alone in a hotel room with a man.
Oh, my reputation has survived worse assaults, but thank you for caring, Mr. Hawks.
Oh, make it Josh.
Now, what's bothering you, Mr. Hawks?
Bothered me? Nothing bothered me. I figured it'd be something bothering you.
Oh, a minor annoyance, which we're about to take care of for good. Now, if that is all...
Sit down. Please. Please. Well, it's just that I heard that one of your produce buyers, a big one, canceled out on the deal.
Another minor annoyance. And he didn't cancel, far from it.
You know, you get enough of these minor annoyances, might add up to a big headache. But there ain't no use for that. I got a lot of stumping to do before I wind up my campaign. And I guess maybe I have overstayed my welcome. If you get what I'm driving at, Miss Barkley.
Well, I'm sorry. Perhaps I'm a little naive about these matters. If you would explain it a little bit more.
You understand very well what I'm driving at. You're hurting, son. Nobody can tell me different. You're hurting, and you're going to hurt a lot worse before I'm through with you. Now, you try and nail me to the cross, and I'll fight you every way I know. And I know more ways than your kind ever dreamed of, so don't you think that... But there ain't no need to do that. No need at all. Never did like to kick a man when he's down. We fried our fish here. Bigger catch elsewhere. Los Angeles. Governor built a bridge down there. Taxpayers' money, fraud. Inferior materials, see what I mean? Other fish to fry. Tell you what. I'm going to let you Barclays off the hook. See what I mean? Off the hook.
Well, that's very noble of you.
And you got cut up a little trying to wriggle free. Well, take it from old Doc Hawks. You'll get well in a hurry. People forget in a hurry. We leave town, business as usual. No hard feelings. Well, what do you say, Miss Barkley? Do we let up on one another?
No, we do not, Mr. Hawks.
Miss Barkley. All the time I've been talking, you've been looking. Looking. Like you remembered me from somewhere. Well, don't you remember me, Mrs. Barkley? Go on. Get out. Get out!
Why should I remember you?
You shouldn't. It's a long time ago. I worked for you. I worked for your husband. Yeah. Broke my back. Planting and harvesting, putting money in Tom Barkley's pocket so he could put beautiful clothes on his beautiful wife and she could ride through her fields like a queen. And maybe just once in a while she could look down and say hello with her lordly, queenly way to one of the peasants. You did that to me one time, one morning. You don't remember that, do you? No. Yes, she said, why, I don't believe we've met before. How do you do? I'm Victoria Barkley. Yeah. And anything that Her Highness can do for you, my good man, don't hesitate to speak up. Now, I'll tell you something. I was grateful for them few words. Oh, yes, those few precious words. She spoke to me. She spoke to me here, stinking with sweat and covered with dirt. She actually stopped and passed the time of day with me. Well, why aren't you laughing? It's funny, you know. It's funny. Sure, a stupid ape thinking that you'd recognize him after all them years. Maybe if I covered myself with dirt, it might help, huh?
You've twisted your own memory into hate for us. We employed many men. My husband treated each and every one of them fairly, and if you didn't think so, you were free to leave. I know. I'm wasting my breath. Good day, Mr. Hawks.
Miss Barkley! I'm gonna beat you! I'm gonna beat you, Barkley! Beat you!
Anything else, Mr. Small?
Oh, no. I'll just take a few sticks along with me. You can send the rest up to the camp. Oh, but take a fuse, too.
You want to sign for this?
Oh, sure.
Been working for the Barclays long, Mr. Small?
About 3 or 4 months up to the lumber camp. Don't get into town much.
They're the nice people, the Barclays. Nice to work for.
Yeah.
I put all the boxes away. Anything else?
Now, you can run along home, Steve. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.
If you'd wait until after the meeting tomorrow morning. One day more or less, Edna.
Anybody at home? Hey!
Yes!
Hey, Frank, I wanted you to come in and join me for what appears to be a farewell drink. Well, you're deserting the sinking ship, Edna?
Edna hasn't been feeling too well, so
Campaigning getting too much for you, huh?
It's not a matter of quantity, but quality. Excuse me.
Ain't you gonna stick around and see what happens at that meeting tomorrow?
Josh, about that meeting. I think I figured a way to play out our hand. It's an old lawyer's trick. I thought that instead of showing up with a lot of official-looking documents, What?
I said no. I promised the people of this valley that I had enough evidence in that briefcase to blast the Barclays off their land. Yeah, I ain't gonna weasel out.
I don't understand you. You mean you're gonna walk into that room, but they'll rip you apart. You'll be lucky to walk out of there alive.
Oh, I'll walk out alive. There ain't no luck to it. It's planning. You ought to know that, Frank. Careful planning.
Josh, you about ready?
Yeah, I'm about ready now. Well, now, I reckon it's goodbye.
Goodbye, Josh.
Good luck.
He's not bluffing. He's up to something. I wish I knew what it was.
Do you, Frank?
Where's he going this time of night? Edna, you're not leaving until tomorrow morning, so I thought that maybe when I get back...
We can talk, Frank, but you won't talk me out of it. Frank, be careful.
There's that crackboard. Right there. That's where I'll be sitting.
From the time I light the fuse to first explosion, be about 2 minutes.
No. Make her finer than that.
All you gotta do is drop that book so I can hear it.
I know.
Amble out of the room, meet me out the back. I gotta boost out the window.
All right. 2 minutes.
We're gonna fix the Barclays. Might even put him in jail. Maybe for murder, huh?
Well, come on. What do you want me to do?
Well, start stringing it out.
Hold fast, mister.
Frank,
Tell him he can put that gun away now.
put it up, General.
He's spying, all
Put
right.
it in your holster. Well, you know, Frank, if I had a pretty wife like you got, I'd spend all the time I could with her before she left.
No need for that. I've decided to leave with her in the morning.
Oh? When'd you come to that decision, Frank?
Well, you said I was free to go the other day. That you had learned all you could from me.
Oh, but you should have left the other day. And you sure shouldn't have come out here tonight.
I didn't see anything. You were coming up out of the cellar when I arrived, that's all.
He's lying.
I'll leave town, Josh. Get on the first train out of here in the morning. I won't tell a soul.
Tell him what? Thought you didn't see anything.
I say, we kill him right now.
All right, Josh. I'll leave tonight. Now. I'll ride out right now.
I don't believe you, Frank. You was a good teacher. You taught me an awful lot, and you brung me a long way, but you taught me that I should never carry any liabilities. And that's what you are to me right now, Frank. You stand in my way.
Let me get it now.
No, Frank. You'd run right to the sheriff, and I can't let you do that. No, Dan, let it bring the whole town down on our heads.
Josh, you're mad.
You lost your nerve, Frank.
You want this delivered, Mr. Barkley, or you're taking it along?
I'll have Steve bring it out to the ranch later on.
All right, you want me to ship along that case of dynamite at the same time?
Dynamite?
Well, a fellow from your lumber camp ordered a case of dynamite. Took a few sticks with him.
What was his name?
Well, I got the bill right here somewhere. Yeah. Jack Small.
Jack Small. We don't have any Jack Small at our lumber camp.
I'm sorry, Mr. Barkley. Now, if he'd have took any more than 3 sticks of dynamite, I'd have made real sure he was working for you. But when he said to ship the rest of it out to the lumber camp, Now, why would anyone want to go to all that trouble just to steal 3 sticks of dynamite?
That's what I'd like to know. What else can you tell me about this?
Well, he was...
Mr. Barkley,
Yes, Steve.
I know the man who bought the dynamite yesterday.
What was his name?
Well, I don't know that, but a few days ago, he gave my brother $1 to hand out some papers for him. They They said some bad things about your father.
Thank you, Steve.
Oh, Mr. Hawks. It is getting a bit late.
Yes, I know, Judge. But Mr. Wesley, my campaign manager, has got to be here.
Oh, very well, but we can't wait much longer.
Yes, I don't know where he could be.
He's got to be here. He helped me assemble the evidence in this briefcase. I'd better check outside. What are you doing here? You ain't supposed to be here.
So you said, Mr. Hawks, you were afraid I might influence the jury. Well, I don't think anything could influence these men except the facts. I'm a little tired of hearing secondhand about the crimes we've committed. This time I'd like to face my accuser.
Come, Victoria. Sit down.
Thank you.
All right with me. Let her stay. I'm gonna go check outside.
Hawks. Oh, they're in there. Why don't you join them?
We'll join them.
Look, you join them. Your mother's already ruined the meeting, so why don't the two of you run it? Now, I'm getting out of here.
Hawks. Well, I'm a pretty good talker, Mr. Barkley, but I don't reckon I can argue with that.
We gotta get out of here. 2 sticks of dynamite and a burning fuse down the cellar. Everybody out! Come on, move. Everybody out. Come on. Barkley! Barkley! Help me!
Hawks is still in there.
Josh! I give you enough time to get out. What happened, Josh? What went wrong? What happened, Josh? Josh, what happened?
Set that one up.
Jared.
I know. I missed dinner. What'd you have?
Pot roast, but I kept it warm for you.
Good. Well, you may be interested to know that the consul decided to put up a new building.
They didn't have much choice, did they?
Not after I offered to match the building cost dollar for dollar.
Huh. Should have rebuilt the old one.
Now, they're still digging out the wreckage. And you may be interested to know that they found our friend Mr. Hawks' briefcase containing all that damaging evidence against the Barkleys.
Wouldn't it have been something if he'd have pulled it off? Killed those 4 men, then blamed us? Then have this turn up?
Oh, he would have had an answer, an explanation. But the sad part of it is there would have been people who would have believed him.
One thing that isn't so sad. While they've all been sitting around wondering whether or not they're going to buy our crops, price of peaches went up 5 cents a bushel. That is mighty sweet indeed.
Did you say 5 cents a bushel?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose now they'll be calling us pirates.
Well, if anybody does, who'd believe them?
Well, Mr. Counselor, your briefs.
Let's get some dinner.
Your move.